Lidia Guerrero has been fighting for her son's life for almost 20 years. She lives in the province of Córdoba in northern Argentina. Her son, Víctor Saldaño, was accused of murder in Texas in 1996. Now she hopes that Pope Francis will help get her son off death row.
We travelled to Rome, where we explained to the Pope the discrimination my son suffered during the trial and how he's been on death row for almost 2 decades. We heard from the Vatican that he was interested in pushing our case.
Saldaño, who had entered the country illegally, was accused of killing a man while he was high on crack in 1995. But in 2002, the U.S. Supreme Court sent the case back down to a lower court, saying there had been racial discrimination during the trial.
When this type of discrimination happens in a trial, it is the worst kind, because what is at stake is life and freedom. The Supreme Court said we were right and annulled the first trial.
A second trial took place, and Saldaño was again sentenced to death. His lawyer says there was no due process.
There was a new trial, but by this time he had been on death row for 9 years and he was crazy. They were judging a mentally unstable man, and the reason is the treatment people receive while on death row, which is inhumane and degrading.
Saldaño spends 23 hours a day in solitary confinement.
Pope Francis is a staunch critic of the death penalty, and just like most countries,